Hey everybody, it's Gamer1235 back for my second top 10 list. Now, as most of you know, video games are quite the place for strange and unusual characters, and I plan on rounding them on my personal list. Now, before I get started, there are a few rules to this list. 1. Only one character per franchise. 2. No horror-based games. And 3. Only characters from games that I have played. So without further ado, let's get this shit started. This is the top 10. Number 10. Lanky Kong from Donkey Kong 64. This guy's just weird. I mean, listen to how the DK rap describes him. That is friggin' awesome. Not much more I can say about him. Next. Number 9. If you go to the dance hall in Castlevania Area of Sorrow at least when it's past midnight, you're bound to find this guy. This is my exact reaction while playing Castlevania Area of Sorrow. Alright, a dance hall. Maybe there's some girls in here. Maybe I can level up. Maybe I can grind for some money. Maybe some magic. Grind. What the hell? Who the hell are you? Dark Power. What the fuck? That's right. It's Jay. And he's got one of the most cliched pasts in history. In video game history, at least. Where he literally remembers nothing. Only the first letter of his name, being Jay, obviously. He's not even sure if that's his first name. I've never been able to find his store, so I don't know how helpful Jay actually is. However, he seems pretty helpful just by watching the cutscene. This is all I know about Jay, though. This cutscene is it. I know a little bit about him, but I never knew or never get to know enough about Jay to get a good, strong foundation about him. And as much as I played this game, I was bound to have found his store at one point, but no, I still haven't been able to. Jay, as far as I'm concerned, is just a distant memory that I hope I never see in a Castlevania game ever again. Number 8. Game for attractive people and pro tag team wrestling. Now, I know what everybody's thinking about Strong Bad. How would you ever consider this to be weird? Well, it's all because of one scene from his few games. And there it is. As for the Strong Bads, they're just weird. I don't know what to say about these guys. Number 7. Proto Man from the Mega Man series. I understand that he helps you later in Mega Man 3, and he turns out to be your brother, and I will say his death is sad, but to me, the whistle happened. Weird isn't man proving himself every day in every Mega Man installment he's been in. So to Proto Man and all of his fans out there, I salute you, Proto Man. Number 6. Bad Girl from No More Heroes 1 on the Wii. I don't have too much to say about this psychotic bitch in the tutu, but if you haven't caught on to why she's so weird, let's play a little game that I like to call The 3 messed up things about Bad Girl. Starting up with one of the #1 reasons most people think Bad Girl's crazy as hell. #1, her job is smashing gimps around with a baseball bat. Another major reason people find Bad Girl strange is 2, she lives on a strict diet of beer 24/7. But probably without a doubt the biggest reason Bad Girl is such a psychotic bitch, #3, she dies while beating you in the face with a baseball bat. Enough said. #5. That thing from I Real Monsters. This thing is a green... She's literally so cryptic on how to defeat her. I literally gave up on all hope on this game. To me, this bitch in the green skin is just a distant memory. #4. I am sorry, but I had to break the play before putt rule just one time. Just because the stranger from Red Dead Redemption is screwed up. He makes you go through several side quests before you're so content to learn his name in both the game and in real life that you threaten him with death. This guy is weird, and it never explains who he is. Red Dead Redemption doesn't explain it. I don't think Red Dead Revolver or Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare explains it. Marie, John's father, or anything. Many people have debated on this topic, saying that this is the Grim Reaper, saying that this is John's dad because John doesn't know what his dad looks like, saying that this is God, saying that this is the devil, saying that this is a dream, saying that this is a ghost, saying that this is fate, saying that this is a real guy, saying that this is... Oh my God! They've come up with every possible theory to who he is. I still don't know which one to believe. I've got a friend who says that this is an incarnation of God, but I can't buy anything. I don't know who he is, I don't know what he does, I don't like what he does, and there's nothing good about him. Rockstar, you've got guts putting this character in a Western game. Even with a gun being held right to his back, he still refuses to tell you his name. And John Marston is one of the most badass gunslingers to ever exist. He'll shoot anybody for looking at him wrong, and yet he still puts up with this guy's bullshit more than he put up with any other side quest holder. The mission I Know You is one of the strangest missions in video game history. And even when you're encountered with him and so content, so hell-bound, blood-curdled on learning his name that you threaten him with death several times, he walks right away just with the final words that he knows you from somewhere. He knows what you're going to do, and he doesn't care. John eventually gets so pissed and ill-tempered at how the stranger treats him, eventually John Marston shoots him, and this happens. Damn, what the hell just happened? If I was John, I'd be pissed. #3. King Hippo from Punch-Out, simply because you don't know his weight or age, much like other people on this list. But in boxing, you're required to know your opponent's age and weight, which makes me wonder, does King Hippo not know his age and weight? What's he a king of? Most importantly, why does he drop his pants in front of Little Mac? The one time I need Chris Hansen to be here, and he's not. Again, there were a lot of people from this game I could have picked. Don Flamenco, Mr. Dream, the Japanese guy who speaks in car names, the drunken Russian, and even the referee Mario. Oh yeah, and speaking of Mario, number 2, Pianoforte from Super Mario 64. Good God, Nintendo, why? I know he's not a living, breathing, physical person, so a lot of people would argue he's not supposed to be on this list, but I think Turner put it best.
This thing will scare the shit out of you. You have been warned.
And the number 1 most weirdest character in video games of all time. Warning, the following entry may shock surprise many a gamers. Turn away now if you're offended by such material. Or just don't be a troll, be cool and go with it. Your character from King Kong. Alright, hands up, who called it? Exactly. Your character in King Kong talks and interacts with people, but you literally know nothing about the guy you're supposed to be. And in my opinion, that's one of the weirdest possible things ever made and ever put into a video game in history. Lanky Kong and Strong Bad were comedically bizarre. Bad Girl and Pianoforte were manically bizarre. The Stranger, Proto Man, Jay, and King Hippo were all less said bizarre, and that thing is cryptically bizarre. Number 1's a combination. Your character is hilariously good at getting into the worst possible places. He seems absolutely manic when killing dinosaurs. You know little about him, and he uses a cryptic system of attacks and puzzle solving. So that's my top 10 weirdest characters. I hope you liked it, and if you did,